Have you ever gone into the dollar store and seen things in there that you know could probably do the job that you need them to do? The price, of course, was right, but you weren't sure about the quality. Yeah, me too. So I got brave and I decided to try some different things that I was curious about. And in this video, I'm just going to show you the items that I've been trying this year, how they've worked for me. So stay tuned. For those of you that don't know, I am Joy, and this is the Frugal Creative Living channel. I have a number of items that I'm going to show, ta-da, that I have purchased from the Dollar Tree this year. Now, the first one that I'm going to talk about is this little personal humidifier. I've had an opportunity to use this for a good while now. And in the wintertime, when the temperature has to be up a little higher, it causes the air to be dry and I need a little extra moisture. So I was able to plug this in like next to my bed on a stool and able to breathe the air in. It works pretty good. It's not giving out a whole lot of steam, but it does kind of do the job. This is one that was $1.25. I think at this point, if you see it roll back around in the fall time, it probably will be $1.50. If you're like me, you are dealing with seasonal allergies and sometimes they can be a beast, but I don't like spending $30 on a pack of allergy medicine. And my cousin a couple of years ago had told me that the allergy medicine she tried from the Dollar Tree worked really well for her. So I finally this year decided to get some, and I've been using this pack here. Is $1.25 and I have used pretty much all of it. This is a 24-hour all day relief. So you're not supposed to take more than one in 24-hour period. And as you can see, I'm almost done all of them. This is all that's left. One of the issues I always have with allergy medicine is that it makes me drowsy. And this one I am finding is very strange because it doesn't seem to make me drowsy on the day that I take it. It makes me drowsy the next day, but it also does keep the allergy symptoms at bay. So this is one that I'm going to keep using it. And they also have this one that's kind of these little gel capsules. I haven't used this one yet, but this one has been working pretty good. So you can read the ingredients and try it for yourself if you're interested. But one that's for the hygiene department is this mouthwash. Now, it looks like the name brand mouthwash, but it does not taste like the name brand mouthwash at all. I'm not going to say that it doesn't. This is a 24-ounce bottle. It seems to do a decent job in terms of reducing mouth odors and those types of things, but the flavor of it is so weird. I've had this for a while and you can see I haven't been using it much because it just tastes funny. If you don't care about how mouthwash tastes, maybe if you think all mouthwash tastes nasty, then you might be willing to try this one. Now, this one here is a nail polish remover, and I like this one because it has the pump where you can just push it down and the nail polish remover is on the cotton ball. It's so much more convenient. It's also a one-handed scenario. You don't have to use two hands. And when I run out of it, because I really like that pump, if I buy another bottle of nail polish remover, I can just refill this one because it does open. It's just like a spray nozzle, but I can just pour the other nail polish remover in here and still have that pump action. But so that was a nice one for $1.25 from the Dollar Tree. All right, and so now we're into the hair products, and I have kind of gone ham on the hair stuff at the Dollar Tree this year. This split end fixer, which I've been using on my daughter's hair lately, and I just bought this one about 2 weeks ago. But before we were using it, when she's brushing her hair every day, it was a little dry and crunchy, but this has been nice for kind of adding into the moisturization of her ends. With all hair products, you don't really know how they're doing right away. You might feel the instant gratification of the use of the product, but you don't really know what it's doing to your hair for a while. So I'll have to keep an eye out on what's happening with the hair, but so far this is pretty nice. I kind of like how that's working. Two leave-in conditioners. Now, this leave-in conditioner I used on my son's hair when I washed his locks. He's got locks that kind of hang in his face, but I used this in his hair so that I could do his retwist, and that worked out pretty good. It's a nice scent. It says Paradise Breeze. They also have this hair and body mist, which is nice. It doesn't do anything but refresh it. It says refresh your body and hair instantly with a few spritzes of this revitalizing and tranquil aroma. Y'all know that outdoor smell. When the kids come in from playing, or when I've come in from being out in the park during the day, that outdoor smell annoys me so bad. And this, I find, is just a nice light way to kind of mask that temporarily, because the outdoor smell doesn't last forever anyway. But in the moment, just so I don't have to smell that, I do spray this just to give it a little spritz over my hair. So that's another one by Power Stick, and it is the Hair and Body Mist. This one is my absolute favorite. Bee Color is the name of the brand. The Biotin Infused Edge Wax, and it says it has a long-lasting hold. This one is coconut scented. I loved it so much, I went back and got a second one. So I have these two, and then this one is shea butter scented. Some of you may not even know what I'm talking about. Not everybody cares about laying their edges and baby hairs. If you are interested in just having the edges of your hair kind of nicely laid, this one is really working for me so well. I have used some other edge controllers and they have good hold, but I'm finding that those particular ones were drying out my edges a little bit too much, or they were just a little too harsh on my edges. This one is still kind of moisturizing. It comes right up with a little water, but yet it still seems to hold while I'm sweating. And this was $1.25. I don't know if you can see. It's completely clear. And when it dries, it's completely clear. There's no flaking or anything. This one I'm loving. I'm telling everybody about this one. If you want a new edge control, try this one from the Dollar Tree if you can find it. Then I forgot to mention this other leave-in conditioner. I was blow drying my hair. I noticed like my hair was just a little frizzy. It didn't straighten out the way I wanted it to from the blow drying. I had already put another leave-in conditioner in. I didn't put a lot, but I put some in there and it was frizzy when I blow dried it. So I said, well, let me try this. It says anti-frizz. Let's see if there's a difference. And when I put this on my other side, the level of straightness was increased over the other side. So this definitely helped to reduce the frizz after I put it on before I blow dried my hair. This is actually White Rain, which is, I've been seeing this brand for years, but it is a cheaper brand. And it says that it's got keratin, collagen, and argan oils in it. So that is one that you may want to try. All right, so now for the face products, we have these peels, pomegranate peels. Now, I always like a good face peel mask just for self-care and giving myself a spa day. I like this because it's got the nozzle. I have used so many masks where once you cut it open, it's hard to close it back up. You've got to try to roll it and put a paper clip on it or something and put it in a sandwich bag. I don't know, but then it still oozes out. It's a problem. I picked this one because it had the nozzle. And so I'm able to just screw the nozzle off and use what I want of it. I don't have to use the whole thing all at once. Put it away until my next beauty regimen day. And I'm gonna tell you, when I use the peel, if you have a hairy face, this is going to almost give you a face wax. Don't put it on your eyebrows. Don't put it on your mustache area if you got fine hairs around the lips, because it's going to hurt when you take it off. And you definitely have to take it off very slowly. It definitely draws out all of those impurities. So this one is a good one if you're looking for something for your next spa day. And then we have these little pimple patches. I've seen kids walking around with the little stars on their faces or the little hearts and so forth. And I'm like, what is that? And then I've discovered they were little patches to cover up acne and pimples. This is non-medicated. There's nothing harsh in it that's there to medicate the pimple. But what it does is it's supposed to draw out the liquid of the pimple and then create some sort of protective barrier around it to keep it from infection as it's drawing the impurities out. I had tried this on a pimple and the pimple didn't go away that day, but the next day it wasn't there. So I'm gonna say it helped. Maybe you've got a teenager who likes these little acne patches or wants to try some. You can grab those if you want to try them for yourself. I don't wear these out in public. I just put it on and wear it around the house until I feel like I need to take it off. But that is something that you can try. Some more that I have for the hair are these little hair oil tubes. They are from two different brands. This one says Defeel. I don't know what kind of name that is. Different Feel. And it's biotin premium hair oil. And it says that it promotes thicker, fuller, healthier hair and helps improve hair growth. This one is via natural, and it's vitamin E oil, 100% natural, and it says nourishes and revives hair and skin. It's a moisturizing oil for hair, scalp, and body. So I have been using this because I have really dry scalp. And so I started using the biotin. As I'm getting older, things are getting thinner in the crown area. So I was putting this on my scalp, and I don't want to say for sure that this helped thicken up my hair, but I have noticed, particularly even, around my edges and everything where I was putting it, the hair is doing better. So I'm not going to say it was this, but I'm not going to say it wasn't. That will be up to you if you want to try it. This one I put on my hair. I'll put a little bit of leave-in conditioner and then pour some of this in my palm and then work that through my hair. It's got a nice scent. It's been helping to keep the moisture in, and it's something you might want to try. At the store that's near me, they always have these. They have a bunch of them in stock, so you might want to try it. I bought a couple of bottles of this. This is the foaming hand soap from Dollar Tree, and I recently bought some hand soaps from a department store, and they said they were these really nice scents, but the smells were weird. Like, they didn't smell anything like what the scent said on the bottle. But this from the Dollar Tree, this smells so good. Limoncello foaming hand soap by Personal Care. The smell is so nice. The foam is really good. And every time I use it, it's just so pleasant to smell. This will be a great one to keep in the kitchen because of the lemon scent. But if you see this in the Dollar Tree, pick that up. These vacuum seal bags from the Dollar Tree, to me, are tremendous. Now, I have seen other people talk about them in other videos, and some people said that they don't work. I've purchased about 6 of them, and only one didn't actually stay sealed. But all the others stayed sealed, and I have this one. This is about, what is this? 4 blankets I have in here, and look at that. It stayed sealed. It's like this crazy little package. And I keep this in a box underneath my bed. So I'm going to show you. Now, I have all of these clothes in here. I'm not sure if you can, I don't know how many items it is, but I'm going to show you how I do this. So I have things folded up and packed up in here. So it has like this little zipper thing on it that goes on there, and it's supposed to help you to zip it up. You don't have to have it. So if it pops off, you can still zip the bag just with your fingers like a regular Ziploc. But that makes it much easier. And then here's the nozzle here, and I'm going to take a vacuum hose and put that on there. So you just unscrew the thing there, and then it's going to make a lot of noise, so you're not going to hear me. It makes a little space. And if I had put this in a little bit more evenly, just kind of spread them out a little bit more at the top part, it would probably be even flatter. So I just take all of these. I have maybe about 4 that are full of clothes, and I just put them inside of a plastic bin in my basement. And it allows me to keep more in fewer bins than if I had just put them in the bin folded regular. These have worked really well for me. I would suggest that you try them. If you ever wondered how large they actually were, I'm not sure if you can really get a sense of how big this is, but it's pretty big and it holds a lot of stuff. All right, so that was just a few of the things that I've picked up from the Dollar Tree this year. It's just another place. We all know we go to the Dollar Tree to help us save money on certain products, on household things. And if any of these are products that you typically spend more money for, it might be worth trying at the Dollar Tree. If this video was helpful for you, please give it a thumbs up and let me know in the comments if there's any other products that you'd like me to try from the Dollar Tree. I might be brave enough to try them out. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do so, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.